Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Varden, and we are back with a rogue traitor. Oh wow, I didn't realize I was using so much fuel. I mean, there's plenty of fuel out there. We should be fine. We should be fine. Hello, Sky. Hello, Sky. Let's see, I'm going to go into the bridge because I think there's going to be a new thing saying, oh yeah, you have to speak to me. So let's go and do that. Let's go speak to somebody. And before we go to Dargonis, I want to also go do some shopping. Because we have a lot of new profit factor. So we can buy some new ship parts. And I love ship parts. They're my favorite thing. I want the ship parts. I want more than items. I guess we gotta get our reputations up. Tuba. Is no one gonna talk to me? Oh, I swore someone was gonna talk to me. Never mind. Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Oh, I'll go here. Over here. Because I remember, when I was gonna plan on doing this shopping before. But when I went to go, I think it was out here. I think this was it. Now they're going to talk to me. So yeah, I couldn't do it. Lord Captain, our astropathic choir received a message from Dargonis. The noble house has expressed their gratitude for the restoration of trade routes between the remaining von Valencia's planets and expressed their deepest condolences for the loss of the worlds that did not survive these dark times. In addition, Governor Drivestem has sent a private message to your lordship. I humbly asked the rogue trader for an audience, so I may deliver it. Here we go. What do you have to say, Vox Master? Stupa. Dun 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 dun. Where are you? Where could you be? Right here. There you are. Vox Master. Lord Captain, permission to report. The Vox Master says looking for you deferentially. Your wise Lex Mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the von Valencia's dynasty is no longer facing dissolution or ruin. What's more, bringing Fafal to heel has strengthened your position as a rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. In honor of such a resounding triumph, Dargonis, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valencius. Let's see, why would I need this ceremony? What is this ceremony? I swear an oath and then I shake a lot of sweaty hands. The grill of the Vox built into Vij's face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception, as well as other noble guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligos Winterscale and Insidia Chuera will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Dargonis to host three illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on two matters related to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which is, what festive activities are to take place in a capital of the glorious day? Let's see, did the rogue traders from the other dynasties flock to Theodora's Magnae Accessio as well? Let's see, archival records indicate they did. Lady Theodora's Magnae Accessio was attended by the esteemed Caligos Winterscale and Aspi Jorda, Insidia's predecessor. It is an informal tradition By witnessing the ceremony, the heads of the other dynasties confirm that they recognize the new rogue trader as their equal, that they are willing to respect the new rogue trader's privileges and not encroach upon their holdings, no more than usual, at least. Let's see. Let the poor be fed, and fuel cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Or execute every known embezzler, scoundrel, and conman. I will begin my reign by purging my realm of vermin. I wish to hear the prayers and witness the people's faith. Now what does the rabble like to see? Give out enough amasek for everyone and hold fights between tougher serfs. Let them decide themselves, both on this matter and the rest. Let's do Iconoclast. Your subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Captain. We are never short of people in need. The second matter on your servant's mind is, which two of your closest companions will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony? Ooh. See, does it matter? Absolutely. The symbolic gesture will accentuate your connection to certain classes or parties to which your companions belong. All eyes will be on you, and people will remember whom you chose as your closest allies. That is why there can be no more than two, or don't be unique show of favor. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Abelard would deserve it. The thing is, I would only want people who I actually take with me all the time, so I'm gonna go with... Let's see, Cassia. I mean, Abelard would make more sense. I do like Abelard. I do trust him as a member. Let's see, Cassia for sure. The honor will go to Cassia. A great boon for the Navigator's House, or Celio. And who will your second companion? Let's see, I'm already getting his house. Let's see, let's do Sister Argenta. She's the only other one Oh, Pascal will be cool too, but I'm gonna go with Sister Argenta. Sister, all those hearts burned with the fire of faith will appreciate this gesture. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Dargonis. The Master of Ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capitals are ready to praise your name. What else? Pascal's voice pouring out his Vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than a static or an expression of some emotion, understandable only to the tech priest himself. Varden Heste. Following the Omniscience guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimal abilities within the recent operations of the ship systems, and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. Just do it so I can understand. Let's see, I'm listening. Initiating exposition. With the Omniscience blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis comprised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship's logs. I have arrived at the following conclusion. The vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a contemplama ritual. The ritual will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature. Let's see, what kind of action? Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. If the abomination of tech heresy, the Contempla ritual will help us purge the ship of unhallowed presence. Let's see. Is my presence necessary? Response, affirmative. For the complementa ritual to take place, activation via blood of the dynasty is required. All the ship's protocols are activated with the key of blood. Very well. Let us proceed with your ritual. You have my gratitude, Varden Heste. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations for the complementa ritual at once. Let's do this. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks in the vicious silence like pebbles sinking into water. Varden Heste, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementa ritual of cleansing. Hello, Minkyu. Hello, Minkyu. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of blood of Von Valencius. If you are ready, place a hand into the Cyber Gargoyle's receiving module. Okay. Do you have at least a vague idea? Let's see. I am ready. We'll just go right into it. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the searcher's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeezes it slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the mass's cognitor, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activation purgation protocols. Suddenly, the vicious silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of vid screens dims, but the symbols of them flare to life. On Anasling. Pascal, what is going on? The Complementa ritual is proceeding as... I don't know why, but I find people waving incense at computers rather accurate to real-life tech stuff. I think this is pretty accurate, you know? This is what, you know, tech support does. At least that's what I've experienced. You just pray and hope that if you type in the thing again, it'll work this time. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to its Vox communicator in surprise. Shoot, that's how it feels sometimes when things just go wrong for no reason. You're like, wait, why does this go wrong? So if I just ignore it, will it work again? And you just hope, you know? Shoot, there's been one thing on my computer that's been, it's been a problem for a long time. Where for some reason my internet won't connect for some reason. So I have to restart my computer and then it'll connect. And sometimes it takes a couple of restarts to make it work. And it's not like I'm having I don't have Wi-Fi or anything. It's physically connected, so it makes no sense why it's not connecting. But yeah, for some reason it does that. But it, you know, it works after a, you know, a restart or two. Yeah, it's real voodoo stuff at times. Nom. Hello, Nomus. Hello to you too. The entity is here. Do something. Draw your weapon with your free hand and attack the no. Hello to you too. Nomus. Are glad to be speaking. Nomus are here. Nomus have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? Did you silence Pascal? Draw your weapon. What do you want from us, Nomus? Are you friend or foe? Say, what are you? We are Nomus. Pascal uses his hands in his mech dendrites to gesture at his silent Vox system. Let's see. My second screen doesn't light up all the time and just turn it on and off a couple of times and it starts working. Yeah, just things are just weird. That I never had a problem with though. The second screen, it's always worked. I've never had it not work. Just the internet thing is the thing that keeps happening. Let's see. Are you a machine spirit? Namas do not know. Namas do not know themselves. But what is Namas? No data available, no answer. We want to know too. What do you want from us, Namas? Are you friend or foe? The vid screens blink in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one of them displays, Namas von Valencius, we are your blood. Namas are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos our movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You called us a hallowed spirit and asked us to guard you against your doom. We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the vids screens at once. Why do you fear us now? I do not fear you. I'm trying to understand you. Let's see. Shivers run on your hand, which is still trapped inside the cyber coil's jaws. The servitor nods his head a few times as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rack your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Pascal, who is still wrestling with his silent Vox system, quickly taps the controls keys and directs your attention to this smallest vid screen. It reads, requesting instructions. Option 1. Finish the Clementa ritual. Will banish the entity Nomos. Option 2. Stop the ritual. Initiate communion instead. Will appease the entity. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. I do. I think I want to keep Nomos. Let's start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entities in the ship's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand, to see how things worked. Pascal, what is your take on this? Is entity a benevolent machine spirit or a monster? What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? The cyber goyle slowly turns its head, dragging your hand along with it. The skull's eyes flash red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink and an electric discharge erupts the inside of the technomat's skull. The crimson-clad figure slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Pascal starts tapping on the furious staccato on the keys. Small vid screen displays words. Varden, you are provoking the machine spirit. Cessation required. Ritual maintenance required. Stop it, that's enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them like that, without rhyme or reason? The cyber guile tilts his head to one side like it was surprised. We stopped their functions. Do you not turn machines off sometimes? We do not know how to turn a human back on. Not yet. But after enough experiments, we will. We are always learning new things. Let's see. Pascal, what is your take on this? Is this entity a benevolent machine, spirit, or a monster? Pascal hesitates again. You notice his hands shaking as he types. Unclear. Data insufficient. The possibilities are too... He stops, erases the word he was about to type, then frowns. When Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face. Understanding the essence of the entity, Nomos is beyond my reach at the present. A hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme to the great spirit in the omniscience apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with him. And see, I've heard enough. Pascal, you are to investigate the nature of the entity until we know the truth. Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log, things that might help us, help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for communion right at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity, Nomos, await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnisci. Talk to the officers. Sadly, one of my guys just died doing this. Pascal stops short as he realizes that the Vox system is working once more. Nomos are glad, Varden Heste. Will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion. communing with the machine spirit's code. If such is your wish, Varden can converse with you using lowly sound speech, as he's doing right now. I will speak with you, Namos. Namos are glad we have been lonely. Our work here is done, Varden Heste. I will let my tech comrades know that you are stopping the Complementa ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Namos. I got more quests. More quests. Ugh. Let's see. Secrets of the Cold. The interrogator wishes to debrief after the mission. Oh yes, Henrix wants to talk. Let's see, I need to... The senior officers would be first logical source of information about the ship's past. Voxmaster, the flight and master helmsman. Okay. Let's see, the Dynasty Seneschal, the Rocher's most trusted advisor. Oh yeah, Abelard. So, these guys plus Abelard. Let's do Henrix. Let's talk to Henrix real quick. What was the other ones? Jay has proposed that the Rocher celebrate... Oh, I should do this too. At Footfall. So I should go to Footfall to do this. There's a lot of things we need to do. Lots of things. I want this. I don't want to do this though. This I want. Because I want these three. I have enough weapons, right? I mean, we don't need them right now. Maybe later. Okay. Let's do these side quests. Let's talk to Henrix, and then we'll do the incident one. Where are you, Henrix? Where are you? There you are, Henrix. I'm here, Henrix.
To what do I owe this visit?
I know nothing about you. Oh, did I never talk to this guy? I think I've never spoke to him. I'm bored of Yurlit. I would like to hand that Zeta over to the Inquisition. Oh my gosh. I would never do that. Oh my gosh. I want to discuss the Cult of the Final Dawn. What can you tell me about? Let's see. Are you satisfied with the results of your mission on Kiava Gamma?
Of course. The Fabricator Sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult.
Continue.
We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Touching the Covenanter did something to you. I want to know what.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psychers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy.
I see.
The cogitator was stopped, yes. I touched an infernal machine that was created to serve chaos. I used it. I delved into the principles of its operation. That was enough. Corruption needs only the briefest brush of contact.
I see.
When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
I see. What are you going to do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I'm certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
No problem. Praise me more. I think that will be all for now.
Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
Let's take my leave. Apparently I never spoke to you. Let's see. Is there any more quests? The incident. Okay, let's speak with the Voxmaster and the Helmsman. Did I go the wrong way? I did. I went the wrong way. This way. Where are you, Voxmaster? Voxmaster? Or where's your lit? You know what? I want to talk to your lit. I want to get to know your lit a bit more. I like your lit. Since we're talking. Tell me about your, let's see. Tell me about your kin in your homeworld.
I refuse to discuss this with a monkey. We are but traveling companions who happen to be following the same road among the stars. Do not even try to get under my skin. It will not work.
She doesn't like me. Allow me to ask a few personal questions.
What do you wish to talk about?
Let's see, oh, she don't like me.
The words of truth.
She don't like me. Man. I wonder if I think she's romanceable. I kind of want to try that. If I ever do a new playthrough, probably not on stream. Just for my personal curiosity. Because right now I'm doing Cassia. Although I think I screwed that up, to be honest. So I'm not sure. Dude. This way. So I need to speak to you, Abelard, but I need to speak to these two first. Let me see. Can you recall anything unusual about Theodore's travels? Do the words Epitaph, Incident N87204, or Tech Blight ring a bell? All of Lady Theodora's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar to me as far as I can tell. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across the word in transmissions several times. I think it was repeated by the former Ingenseer, the one who perished during Conrad's Vtuber's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That is all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help more. I have been given an Amorialum, and I need help to arrange a reciprocal gift. I offer my apologies, Lord Captain, but such matters as lie in the purview of the High Factotum. Ah, I didn't realize I can ask her about that. Let's see. And Dudo. Cassia, we should speak to me. Well, first we should talk to Master Helmsman. See, does the word epitaph mean anything to you? Or perhaps Incident N87204 or Tech Blight? It's all been something to do with Theodore's travels. Rather extraordinary travels at that. Can't say they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is... Epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but... Through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and I sense that I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently. Became more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier, exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say on that front. That's alright. That is alright. Cassia, do you like me?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Let's see. What does your special... Let's see. Let's talk about us, shall we?
Right here?
Oh,
Sure.
may I?
You may, Lord Captain.
Kiss your hand. Because she's heat with a traitorous blush. You may, Lord Captain. Nice. I kissed her hand. So lewd. So lewd. Speak to Avalar.
Lord Captain,
Do the words Epitaph, Incident N87204, or Tech Light mean anything to you? They are connected to Theodore somehow.
no, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
You seem to be very suspicious.
Lord Captain,
And very suspicious. Scandalous, I know. I know, in the view of all the crew, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How could I do such a thing? Let's see, J. Incident. Well, I talked to both of them. I guess I have to wait for a scene to happen. Let's see. Complete a project of the highest difficulty in any colony. Let's see. Every vassal world is a treasure and source of wealth. Let's see. I guess I just have to keep building things. Okay, let's go ahead and try to do some shopping. As well as finish this one. Ugh. Let's see. Before I do anything. Oh, nice. 1,000 face relic. Nice. Accept. Nice. Is there anything else? Why can't I do this? Oh, I need fuel. Okay, I need fuel. What about you? Do I not have some of you? So I got the giant. Oh, they're being made right now. You. Let's see. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's see, do I have anything here? You have a gamma. Doo-doo. Okay. So I think I need it for Foulstone then. So I just need a little bit more fuel to make this. Which is honestly not hard. I can find fuel very easily. So let's go do that. On our way back. I remember finding there's a ton of it somewhere. I wish they would say what number. Let's see. I don't think there's anything over here. There's fuel here. But there's also a ton of fuel over here as well. I just don't remember the numbers. This one may be low. Doo-doo-doo. I don't remember that one being any bigger. Let's go here. We'll just make our way back. Ooh, I gained 2 more profit. What happened? It was this, that's why. Let's see. So this one's done. I just need fuel. And then I can make this. See, the following, yeah, I can't do this one. I don't want to do this one. Yeah, this is the one I want. Let's see. The charge ability grants additional damage equal to the wearer's willpower bonus. I don't know if that's any good. Visit. I need fuel. I need fuel. But I don't want to put this on any planet. Oh, this is 7? I think there's better ones, but 7's not bad. We'll go ahead and put on 7. There you go. Oh, I got 22 of these. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. Foulstone. I can't make you. What? Is there a reason? Is there a reason I can't do this? Good. 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 Maybe because I just did it. Let's go ahead and leave this area. Do. Maybe it needs a little time to sense there's fuel. Okay. Can I do it now? I still can't do it. Can I do any of these? See. Why can't I do this? We'll give it a second. Is it making something? Currently? No. I don't understand. Oh well. We'll just travel all the way back and see if it eventually works. The warp jump was unusually hectic. Okay, nothing bad happened. Visit. Enforces, nothing bad happened. Oh. That's why. Okay, I see. That's why I couldn't do it. I need this, okay. Time to go to Foulstone, which is right here. All the way back. That's where I want to go anyway. Take me to Foulstone. In Foulstone. Visit. Do. What's going on, Foulstone? What is happening? Tell me. Tell me your fears. An unknown hallucinogen has taken hold of people. Crazed surfers smashing sacred machines all over the place. Let's see. Do. Conduct a punitive operation. Let's see if I do. Declare the decimation. Weather the pogrom. Conduct a punitive operation. Blood washed away all trace of this shameful revolt. Got it. Hello, Brother Doom. Hello, Brother Doom. I still can't do this. Why can't I do this? It's sad that I can't do this. Do. Sleeve. Do. Just stopping in. You guys have a good stream. Thank you, Brother Doom. Thank you. It's always good to have you. Travel. Let's go see what these guys want. Can I do it now? Can I do it now? I cannot. Man, I'm sad. Because I have all the requirements for this. Thank you. Do. Visit. Let's do some shopping. Because I need to shop. Mainly for ship parts. Everything else I don't really care for. I wanna go to the ship. See what I have. Greetings, what can I do for you? I wish to look at your shop. Because I have plenty of stuff I need to sell you. Do. Because you're the only one that buys these things anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell all this to you. Do. Trade. Nice. And now to trading. I wish to buy this. Let's see. Is this better than what I have? It, in fact, is better. Let's see. Macro cannon battery. 4 shots of 27 damage. But they're short range. So no, I don't like you. What about you? This is long range. 3 shots, 33. Exactly the same. I already have those. I'm going to buy them anyway. Ooh, torpedoes. Let's see, short burning melted torpedoes with 27 damage. Short torpedo tubes. Short burning. I wonder if it means like they don't last very long. Which is fine. Which is fine. Man, I need more. I need monies. I'm poor. I'm very poor. Always the poors. Okay. Where are you, new torpedo? Where did new torpedo go? Are you new torpedo? Yes, 5 Melta. I definitely think these are better. And where's the other one? This is the other one. Short burning. I think I like the ones I have. The new melted torpedoes. I like them. We'll stick with that. Can I upgrade? No, I cannot. One day. One day. Can you guys upgrade? Doesn't look like it. Is that all the shopping I want to do? I think it is. But just in case, let's go see. No. Yes. I think I got some reputation. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to do this. Shireen, if you find a spare minute on Footfall, when you are not deciding our lackluster fates, I would be delighted to see you at my Amarkar in the Amasticus. I'll tell Octi to set aside some decent wine in case you decide to grace our humble party with your luminous presence. Is that some kind of celebration? It is an occasion celebrated by my world, Ifrit. It is a day when a person shows by their actions they have reached maturity, that their spirit is ennobled among the Afriftan nobility. This day is considered more important than other symbolic events, such as the first cry or the day of repose. And by a wonderful circumstance, my Amarakar happens to fall on the day when I also wish to celebrate my acquisition of the Arcantum Tabula Officiale. Let's see. It would be my pleasure to attend your party. The lowly regulars of the Amassicus will be telling their great-grandchildren at that time they had the honor of witnessing your dazzling visit, that unworthy die of Shireen. That is, of course, if they live long enough to see their grandchildren, or their great-grandchildren. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to take? Not you, Henrix. Kaiju. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, am I just going straight here? I wanted to go to the shops first. Man. I mean, there's a shop here, so it's fine. It's alright. It's alright. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Well, we're here. Might as well.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully
Might
ours.
as well. I'm sure she's gonna be over... Oh, she's over here. Should I start her right now? No, let's go and talk to
We
this.
are bound by the blood of
This over here.
masses.
I wish to talk to your shop. Let's see what you have to offer. Let's see, I can buy all this. I'm going to buy all of it. I don't actually want any of it, but it's technically free. Pretty much once you hit this number, you can just buy anything. The wearer can move without provoking opportunity attacks. See, is there anything in here I actually want, though? You know? Anything in here worth a darn? This might be worth something. Okay, this one here is pretty good. But that is far off. That is far off. This is pretty cool. Grimoire of the Void. Increases the chance of a triggering psychic phenomena by 15%. All warp damage dealt by the wielder is increased by this much. Wow, that's pretty good. Dude. That's a really good axe. I'm not sure what this is. 25 commerce and 25 persuasion. Wow, that is really good. Oh, but I need Altari. Darn. Aside from that, though, that's really good. I mean, I might even do the equipment just to get this. It's so good. This is pretty nice. I kind of want this. Let's see, you have to be, what, level 14? Oy, oy, oy. Reputation. What do you want? Heretic trophies? Do heretic trophies. Do. Xeno artifacts. I have a lot of Xeno artifacts. I don't know if I actually want to, though. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I mean, we got what we can.
Let the faith guide my path
Should
to
be
glory.
alright. Let's speak to you. Celebrate. Hello, Zane. Hello, Zane. It's good to see you. May the gravitational wells on your worlds never lack for grip, just as my heart never lacks for joy at the sight of the rogue trader, Von Valencius. Sorry I'm late. I was in the lab. No probs, no problems. You don't have to be, here, There's no being late. There's just being here. Ooh, Octaviana. I can't believe you actually roped the rogue trader into coming to your party. If the rogue trader raises a toast to your health, I'll start to believe you really are a princess and not just a smuggler with the gift of gab. Please take a seat, your lordship. And see. Observe the assembled group. Jay's friends look exactly as you would expect, like hardened operators of the cold trade, arrayed in the forbidding but glizzy style common to those who like to skirt the limits of the law. One pair in particular catches your eye, a young man and woman, twins it seems, identical yet distinct from each other. The man has a lively face and a cracked look in his eyes, while the woman is cold and calm and seems slightly drowsy. See, join the group. Oh, see, Octavia readily tops up the glasses on the table, playing the role of a consummate host. But you notice that her and Jay's chairs are drawn slightly closer together than usual for a pair who seem connected only by superficial acquaintance. Join the group. Octavia draws out a bottle from under the table. The glass is as thick as your finger, and it is covered in wax seals. With no exaggeration, this is the finest amasec that has ever graced this bar. Jay personally acquired it, and she says for a special occasion. Seems that you are the special occasion, your lordship. The crowd around the table falls silent, exchanging awkward looks. It would appear they are unaccustomed to drinking in the presence of a lofty individual such as you. Let us drink to Lady of the Hour, Jay Haydari. Octavia, you and Jay are friends. Look at the other people around the table. So these are your associates. What were you talking about before I arrived? Let's not be an a-hole. Let us drink to the Lady of the Hour. The assembled group bursts into approving cheers, and the bar fills with the sound of clinking glasses. The amasec tastes exorbitantly expensive, sweeping you into a kaleidoscope of flavors. Tart flora, bitterness, honeyed sweetness, and then other, far more refined sensations that are nameless, owing to the small number who can afford to experience them. Bravo, Octi. This amasec will do me very well indeed. And Jay's self-satisfied reply elicits general laughter, and the tension at the table seems to loosen slightly. Octavia, you and Octavia, you and Jay are friends. Friends, she's my worst enemy, the vengeful spirit of retribution, set to punish me for my youthful transgressions. Mistress Hidari has a special gift for knocking me off balance and dragging me into difficulty. I would have barred her from Amasekus long ago if it weren't for her habit of tossing money around like confetti, and of paying triple for anything she breaks. Nice. Do you see, Shireen? Do you see the petty, miserably callous, unforgiving friends the Exalted One has sent me? So these are your associates. The precious roses in the garden of my soul, and the golden little bees that bring honey, riches to my treasure house. Yes, this is my crew of cold traders. The two identical ones are the trickster twins, my closest associates, Kor, our resident hothead, and his much wiser sister, Tora. Don't let her fool you, your lordship. She's only calling me a precious rose, 'cause you were here. When it's just us, I'm lucky if I get the arsehole with the gun. Because you're the arsehole with the gun, if I had dragged you out of as many scraps as Jay has, that's not the name I'd be using for you. I can tell you that much. Pay no attention to his, your lordship. Kor has nobody to blame but himself for that nickname. Oh, who's this? Who's this person? Uninvited. Falco, the man who has just approached the table, is hideous by anyone's standards. A repulsive face, greasy hair, and bulging veins on his temples. His attempt at an amenable smile is transparently false and off-putting, that your fingers itch to reach for your weapon. With a surprised look askance at you, he says, Mr. Sedari, allow me to wish you a happy Amarakar. Master Mercy would not let such an occasion go unmarked. He sends his warm wishes and a gift. Mercy's gift. See, when in combat, the wearer of the cloak gains plus 15 bonus to fellowship wherever there are no enemies in a 4-cell radius. It's alright, it's not the best. Oh Falco, I am much obliged and touched by your presence. May the fire in your health burn forever bright and hot like the stars of Gremnor's system. Tell Mercy that this show of his precious attention towards my humble self brought a dew to my eye and a song to my heart. Let's see. Whisper to Octavia, isn't the Falco the one who stole the cargo? The very same. The greasy piece of grox. Crap, Octavia says, wearing the sweetest, most amenable smile one could imagine. But the stars of Grimnor's system all died around 100,000 years ago, and the systems around them are a true breeding ground of death. Is it customary in the Kabbalika to attend the parties of people you have tried to ruin? After you got involved in their turf war, they all decided that a peaceful resolution would be for the best. This here is a symbolic confirmation of the ceasefire. Nice. Who is this Mercy? Some big, mysterious figure in the mission. The Casablanca put him here to keep a handle on things, to make sure the interests of the senior partners aren't forgotten. If anyone does become a bit forgetful, Mercy comes along. Somebody dies, everyone else panics and empties their pockets. Falco and Mercy aren't officially connected. Falco's just another prosperous mission agent like Jay and other people. But Falco's happy to do Mercy's dirty work for him, and that's why he gets preferential treatment. Where is your present for Jay, Falco? The smuggler stares at you unblinkingly, with his pale eyes saying nothing. Then he rearranges his mouth into a smile remarkable in its hideousness. Of course, your lordship. And this gift is from me personally, Mr. Sedari. An exotic venom blade. Nice. Let's see, Varden, Heste, von Valicius, Rotator, by the grace of the sacred lords of Sumsum. As Falco turns away from the table, you see a snarl of feral hatred twist his already repulsive features. Let's see, even foes are bowing down before you, Jay Hadari. That is something worth celebrating. And what better way to celebrate than with a game, with stakes naturally. Today is my Amarakar, and that's what I want. What do you think, Shireen? Does the Rotator have anything he's willing to wager? You recognize the tiles in Jay's hand. It is a set for Tan Tolo, a game popular among gamblers. Each player is dealt several tiles, which can be arranged into a pattern of specific value by carefully matching up the mag lines. Whoever has the highest value wins. The Voidsmen love playing Tan Tolo, which is usually won by luck or skill. I do not know the rules. It's easy. Every player is dealt a few tiles. The tiles are connected by mag lines. There are lots of possible combinations. You arrange the tiles in a design that has particular value, and whoever has the highest value wins. Talking a mile in a minute about the rules and tile combinations, Jay deftly shuffles the stack of tiles. Raise your goblet in salute. I shall play. Let's see. Watch out for his lordship, lads. He was awfully quick to agree just now. I have a sneaking suspicion about how the rogue trader acquired all this countless riches, but I'll warn you now. Playing for money is considered wrong on Ifrit, because gaming is a tempting fate. So instead, we're going to play for wishes. Let's see. Look at your hand. You have been dealt a poor hand. You cannot make a high value arrangement from the tiles. Glancing at her tiles and grinning, Jay declares resolutely, I'm going to show you my hand. The Exalted One loves me today. And if one doesn't show one's hand, what then? Drop your tiles on the table. No luck. Chuckling, Jade tosses her tiles to the table. Her hand is significantly better than yours or anyone else's. And for my wish, I want everyone to drink my good fortune. It has already granted me a gift fit for a queen. I'm talking about you, Shireen. May fortune continue to smile upon you. Everyone at the table eagerly raises their glasses. You join in before you even are aware you have done so. A new stack of tiles is already waiting for you on the table. You realize that moments have skipped past without you knowing. It seems the asymmetric is somewhat stronger than you thought. What were you talking about before I arrived? Business, my dear Tora, whose mind never strays from the chilly peaks of the mountains of money she's made, was telling me the latest cold trade news. Exciting times are upon us. We're not the only ones being tested for weak spots. Valdime's set on putting the ultra requesters out of business, and it looks like he's got Mercy's blessing to do it. The big beasts are picking off the small ones. I think things are only going to get more interesting from here on out. That means it's time for us to step up and become major players, eh? I know a couple of cheggers from the ultra requisitioners. They're dry as you like. We could tell them to cool their heels with us, and they'll be more willing at the other altars. We could take on Falco, even blow Valdime out of the airlock too. Core, my sweet, before you go chewing up Physilene with Chegners, you need to clear the altar and hide the pulses. If Valdime's playing all the lines, he won't touch me. But I don't want to shift the risk onto you. There's chatter about the commission. The conversation quickly turns into an impenetrable mismatch of terms from the secret argot of cold traders. Look at your hand. Now, this one is definitely a good hand. One of the best you can get. When you look up, you see that everyone else apart from Jay has already tossed their tiles onto the table in disappointment. It's just us two, Shireen. I'm going to show you my hand. Throw your tiles at the table. See you. Show your hand. The sight of your hand sets everyone on the table into a flurry of excitement, but then the chatter turns into a roar of triumph. Jay's hand is the most valuable in the game. I win again. What should I wish for? Wish of you, Shireen. See, request a kiss. Given your profession, I would extract a promise of my assistance should you ever find yourself in trouble in the future. You promised to save me. What an exciting adventure that could turn out to be. It's almost worth getting into trouble for. I accept your stake. Towels are dispersed around the table, forming piles in front of each player. You suddenly feel your body grow heavy. The treacherous Amasek is slowly robbing you of your clarity of thought and dexterity. See, Jay, you wouldn't be cheating by any chance. How would you even suggest such a thing, Shireen? Has Jay Hadari really fallen so low that someone could think we be capable of deceit? Your hand is not especially good or bad. It is the kind of hand played only by someone desperate who has nothing left to bet. Before anyone says they're showing their hand, I'm announcing a condition, seeing as it's my Amarakar today. The only stake I'll play for is a dance. I see. Try to cheat. Oh. 95%. I could. Try to cheat. You reach for a goblet and accidentally catch a spare tile with your elbow. Sweeping it into your hand, now you have an excellent set of tiles. But you would swear that Jay saw your little move. She saw it and said nothing. I'll play. Glancing at your hand, Jay discards her own tiles face down. Mine are worse. Looks like you've won, Shireen. I'll be delighted to grant you a wish. The light plays on Jay's dark skin and glints off the silver augmetic on her throat. Moving with the grace of a sand snake, she holds your gaze and smiles mischievously. Her dark curls follow across her face, and you see the saucy glint in her eyes through her alluring curtain of hair. This dance is called the Dance of the Captive. Ravion Girl. When the governor of Ifrit Silimkin the Bright crushed the Ravion rebellion, the daughter of the rebel leader was brought to him, the beautiful Nayana. She danced for him, telling him the struggle of her proud people. They snatched a weapon from a guard's hands and aimed it at Selim Khan. But the spark of love that had kindled between them that day stopped the Faisaline from igniting the cartridge. And both Nayana and Selim Khan lived through the day, and then many more days, which they spent together. And see, that's enough betting for me. My luck is very fickle today. Unlike Amasak, you always trust Amasak. It always lies. Oh, you can't always trust Amasak. It always lies. Let's see. Alright, it is definitely time I left this party. To Amasek's deceit. May the deceived not live to regret it. Fog swallows your mind in appealing ideas of other ways you could amuse yourself at this party. Surrendering to the maelstrom of chaotic thoughts, you let the all-pervading merriment determine your fate. Uh-oh. I should have left. No, what's happening? I'm gonna get robbed. I'm gonna get robbed. No. Oh no. What happened? Doom, doom, doom. Da, 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 da. What is gonna happen? I'm gonna drink some water. Might as well. Uh-oh. 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 Thoughts tumble violently inside your head, periodically ricocheting off the inside of your skull and triggering bursts of piercing pain. Your tongue feels desiccated and shriveled in your mouth, and it scrapes painfully against your teeth. Light. Light is the enemy. Self-awareness returns unbidden, bringing with it an inexplicable sense of awkwardness. Your beleaguered body violently protests against the very idea of getting out of your soft bed. You hear a soft sigh beside you. Looking over, you see dark hair fan out across your pillow. Jay, who's cozied up next to you, fast asleep, is fully dressed, just as you are. Or perhaps she is not asleep at all. Shireen, you certainly know how to have a good time. Try to remember the end of the party. You struggle to piece together your fragmented memory of last night's carousing. For some reason, you can clearly recall the integrating looks of the wardens as they try to persuade you to stop, the cries of the beggars to whom you gave an obscenely amount of alms, and the stamping of the servitor that you rode around the station to Jay's unconcealed glee. Let's see. How did you end up in my chambers? That's it. See, how did the night end? I don't remember at all. I think we shot at some people over their heads. Someone didn't offer us the required amount of respect. Then you said flying a shuttle was easy, and that you would bet your warrant that you could get us to the ship. We also stripped a man and burnt his clothes because the sight of them offended the Exalted One. I can still smell the singed fibers now. How did you end up in my chambers? I helped you get back to your quarters, and then I couldn't find the door to get out again. And you graciously gave up 35% of your bed for me. Yes, I think that's the number our haggling ended up on. You and I, we did not fall into bed together just to sleep, did we? We need to make ourselves presentable. No, Shireen, your conduct was entirely becoming of a rogue trader. We need to make ourselves presentable. I'm sorry to say you're right, Shireen. No matter how soft the bed or how pleasant the company, there is a line we must not cross, and I am perilously close to doing exactly that by getting a couple of bottles of delicious medicine for our aching heads. Okay, so nothing happened, but it was very close. I'm with Cassia, guys. Cassia. Although, I'll admit, if your lit was feeling a certain way, I wouldn't say no. Doo-doo. Okay. That's that. Just leaves this. And for some reason I can't finish this one. And it makes me sad that I can't finish this. Oh. Oh well. Oh so well. Phew. Where shall we go? I mean, we don't need to do any more shopping. I could do shopping. So I did that one. I could do the Mechanicus real quick. But I'm unsure. Unsure if I need to do the Mechanicus. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do the Mechanicus real quick. Mechanicus. Let's go. And then, of course, there's the Drusians I can do as well. Doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I gotta burp. More shopping. All the shopping is what we do. Is what we need. Mechanicus, do you have items for me?
Let us walk this path to the end.
I need them. I need items. I would like this. Ooh, what is this? It is better than what I'm wearing. Plus 20 dodge against enemies with a perception lower than that of the wearer. Base armor plus 10% dodge against a ranged. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Just don't know who I'm gonna give that to. Dude, what is this? The wearer gains additional +1 AP. Nice. What about this? Laser gains this much. No, I don't want to use that. Stun grenades. Deadly repeater is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Do. Ooh, it's really nice. The range is really good too. Well, I think I found a replacement for my weapon. Let's see. After using run and gun, the wearer gains +15 cover efficiency when in cover. Nice. Ooh, I only need like 2 more to get this thing right here. Ooh, this is really nice. This is quite nice too. I don't need them as of yet. Oh wow, we almost got all the items. I did get something, didn't I? Let's see. I mean, you don't need this. Because you get +5 agility. To... trying to look at my thingies. Dude. You know what? This is better. You lose a bit of agility, but this is a lot better. We finally have better armor for Sky. Amazing. What did I get? See, run and gun. You do use run and gun. So I'll go ahead and do this. Even though it's nothing special for you. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. The wearer gains an additional +1 AP for each consecutive turn that the wearer has not spent movement. Stacks up to 5 times. This could be good. Especially for a, someone who's shooting. No. Grants the owner to Medicae. Also grants this much after using a toolkit. I see. I see. Everything should be fine. Oh, weapons, that's right. Weapon. This is just better. They're pretty much exactly the same, except for that one thing. It just does way more damage. Nice. We've good done it. Improved. Whew. We're good. Should be alright. Good. Now let's go to the next shop. I think we need 2 more. 2 more shops. If I remember correctly. It is 2 more. Okay. 2 more.
No!
Let us go. The religious people, as well as the what do you call the bad peoples. Is it Atrium? I can't remember if it was Atrium. It is Atrium. Here we go. All the shopping. All the shopping we will do. All the shopping I will see. I do wanna see that thing. I can go and be away. Doom, doom, doom. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Please, if you will, 100%. Howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. If you would not mind. Please. No. Did it. Hey, listen.
With each step, I forge my
Let's go.
destiny among
You
the stars.
religious guy. You religious guy. I must speak to you. Let's see. Give him the diary of the captain of the wasteland wayfarer. Your expedition perished. Captain Virkel was a kind but fallible man. So was my brother in service, Gravik. So were the 4,822 pilgrims who boarded the Wasteland Wayfarer many years ago. It grieves me that their kindness failed to test that the void presented them with. Let their deaths serve as a reminder to us. Corruption has many faces and can stain even the purest of souls. Thank you for the news, Lord Captain. Colony Minoris is hereby officially declared fallen and lost. And see, what is this? When the wearers hit an enemy in melee range, the wearer's nearest ally gains this much. I'll never do that. This? 38%. Ooh, I might wear this. Wait, plus 10 agility. Nice, I'm gonna wear that. Doo-doo. Cloak of Hatred. Well, my cloak is better. Each enemy killed by the wearer's aura Ares attack increases the wearer's damage by 3. Ooh. That might be good for Sky. Dark Visionary Hood. Plus 10% to willpower and 50% to psychic and navigator powers, and inflicts a negative 10 penalty to weapon speed and ballistics. Well, that's perfectly fine. We know who that's going to. Perfect. Anything else in here worth anything? Do. Martyr. Nope. Condensed carapace. Ooh, this looks really nice. Plus 10 dodge against human enemies. That's also really nice. Okay, we got most of the good stuff. Leave. Cool. First things first, armor. I'm wearing this. I want my agility higher. Because agility determines whether you go first or not. Cool. Unless you should have it. That's a good point. I'm gonna put this... Oop. I'll put my old one back on. Because I want to see something. Go to Sky. And if I were to say... give you this... see... your armor goes down... against ranged attacks. See, the body glove grants the wearer plus 20 dodge against enemies with perception. Hoody. Then again, him having a high agility would be very good. I think I'd rather you have a high agility. Because you barely get hit anyway. Well, then that leaves someone else. Oh, Brant's warp. Oh, I don't want to get rid of your lore warp, though. Shoot. Because if I did this, this would give you more damage. But your lore warp goes down. I mean, only by a little bit. Yeah, it only goes up by 8 with this. This will increase your damage. Increases your willpower by 10. And you don't use these things anyway. And 50% more damage. I think this is worth it. Doo-doo. See. Where is Sky? That's right, I have you doing this instead. Maybe you should have this. See, base armor awareness. Let's see, let's put that back on. Do. Yeah, this one is better. It done. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, you got this. Base armor. Plus 10%. See, plus awareness. Let's see, that's 95. I'd rather give to somebody who needs it. How's your awareness? Your awareness is 100. Perfect. Yeah, you can have it, Kaiju. And you look so much cooler, too. Look at that. It's a work of art, if I do say so myself. Work of art. Nice. Hell yeah. Do you still not have gloves? Still do not. Yeah, gloves or a necklace. Oh, I do have necklaces. Let's see. When the wearer hits an enemy in melee range, see, that doesn't work. The wearer can move without provoking opportunity attacks as long as they are no. Still nothing good. See. When the wearer and the allies in 2 cell radius gain momentum, they also gain an equal amount. That could be nice. But could be nice, but not really worth. What do you do? Yeah, well, might as well not even put that on. Oh well, there's still one more shop. Let's go to one more shop.
The divine
One more
watch
shot.
is over us.
Let's do it. To the one more. Why is there a bunch of people over here? Why are you
Let the faith
yelling at
guide
my
path to glory.
buddy old pal? How could you be doing that? This is my buddy, not your buddy. Hello, friend. Greetings, your lordship. Do you have business with me? I do. I do have business. I wish to buy everything. Whenever the wearer chooses an ally as a target of their ability, the wearer immediately gains this much movement speed. Ooh. Ooh. And that's way better than the ones I'm wearing. Okay? You're definitely going to be replacing my boots. Each time the wearer spends 10 stacks of tactical advantage, they gain 1 resolve. It's nice, but not worth, I don't think. I'll buy you anyway. Oh, I can't buy you. No. No. Precise bolter. Nice. Has 16 rounds. Fire rate of 4. I wonder if I should give those to either Kaiju or Argenta instead of the big bolter, because this does do a lot of damage. To-do. We'll see. I'll think about it. What's the other bolter I have? Max ammo is 30. Although they can't use that one. Whose will? We'll think about that later. Wow, I'm only at level 2 with you. Seems not good. I have not been raising your stuff up. What is this? If the wearer deals damage, their enemies suffer from a 1 to 3 warp damage. with armor penetration of 10% for each cell the enemy has moved during the wearer's turn. Heretical. Yuddy yuddy. Yuddy yuddy. Nothing too great here. Nothing too good. Let's see, this target gets an additional 2 stacks. Darn. Yeah, there's nothing good in here. All these suck. Oh, what is this? The wearer gains +5 willpower each time their abilities affect an ally. This effect remains until the end of combat. That could be nice. What about these? Ooh. Nice. Very nice. I don't shoot that much anyway. I like it. Very nice. What about this? On the first round of combat, the wearer gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rating. That'd be good for if I was a if I had a psi character. Which I don't really. This one's not terrible. But then I would have to do a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to do that. Okay. That's all the shops. It's time for us to go home. Time for us to
We
go
are bound
home.
by the blood of martyrs.
Time for us to go home. Trying to see if there's a way. For me, it's just to go to the ship. I don't think there is. Oh, there is. Can I go straight to the ship? Ah, well, we'll just go this way. We'll do the long way. The long way. Okay. We got our shopping done. Time to become officially a rogue trader. Like we deserve. Official rogue trader. Doom, doom, doom. Da 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 da. Doom. Do do do. Press. Do do. This way.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Will you? Will you reclaim? I don't think so. Time to leave. Hua. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, I do know. Oh, I do see a way for me. Along I can see. Oh, where are you? Don't be there. Okay. On my ship. It's time for us to go to Dark Goddess. Before we go, though, I really want to complete this. I don't know if this is bugged or not. If this is either a bug or there's something I don't understand. Because it's sad. Is there something I don't understand about this? Woody. Oh well. Because everything else is done. Everything else is done. Done-ish. Unless I have to become what you call the officially a rogue trader. So let's do that. Let's officially become rogue trader. The greatest of rogue traders. Here we go. Here I come. To Dargonis. Let's see, wait for the situation to resolve itself. Oh yeah, I never went back to see this. I never went back for that. Oh well. Okay, let's go. That night, the Lord Captain and some of his crew were awakened by beautiful music. The sound seemed to caress their very minds until they realized the source was their own bodies. While their teeth were chattering out a staccato, their tendons were being plucked like strings by unseen hands. Invisible breaths flowed through their bones, turning them into mournful flutes. The illusion ended, but for a long time afterward, every moment made their hearts stutter in fear. Was the orchestra about to strike up once more? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Something happened. Lord Captain, emergency report. The augurs have detected several void ships slowly encircling us. Our requests for the pursuit to cease have been completely ignored, but an unmanned vessel has been dispatched in our direction, broadcasting only 2 words: gift, Hadari. Exalted One, incinerate those void jackals. What does it mean? Shireen, the whole thing stinks worse than a dead Grox, and it's also eerily similar to how Casablancan agents operate. With their permission, I would like to see what kind of gift those tight-lipped Ashmags have sent to me. The Vox Master awaits your instruction, flipping switches occasionally, emitting crackling static from her integrated Vox system. What ships are there? A frigate and 4 raiders, Lord Captain. No identifying marks, so they probably pirates, although the Augur Master reports that they are well coordinated, more so than your typical void rabble. Let's see. Bring the package aboard. I sense a trap. I wish to contact the pursuer's flagship. Apologies, Lord Captain. Our attempted calls to unknown pursuer's ships are being automatically relayed to the beacon on the pilotless vessel. Oh gosh. I set this trap. I am not prepared to risk any lives. Here, bring the package aboard. It'll be done, Lord Captain. A shuttle carrying a retrieval team and bomb disposal specialist is already en route. Several tense hours go by. All the while, Jay Hidari paces back and forth across the captain's bridge. But at the first shriek of the sirens announcing the shuttle's return, she rushes down to the lower decks. Cord, no! Jay's outburst blares from the comm bead, momentarily deafening you and a third of the officers on the bridge listening on the Vox channel. No, no, no. Why would the Exalted One doom so kind-hearted a person to such a fate? What void beast has done this to you? The Voidcaster picks up a quiet sob, the whining screech of an augment on the bulkhead panels, the crunching of metal fingers, and Jay cuts the Vox connection. Lord Captain, the returning Voidborn report that the package of Jay Hidari was ahead of a young man. According to our archives, he was a member of her trade network on Footfall. The deceased is Trickster Core, one of the Trickster twins, who engaged in suspect commercial activity on the station's asteroids with Mistress Hidari. Static comes over the line, the sirens blare again, and the Vox Master turns to you. We have finally been alerted of an incoming Vox transmission. My officers are standing by to connect you to the unidentified parties. Let us see who would display such imprudence to a rogue trader. Let's see. Load the artillery and show the ships to draw closer. Let's see. Load the artillery. Allow the ships to draw closer. Then connect me. It will be done, Lord Captain. A minute later, the Vox line crackles with static, followed by a rough, drunken voice. Well, I'll be. It's his lordliness, Rogue Trader Von throne-damned Valencius, I humbly tug me forklock to you, the Lord. We mean no offense. Our convoy is but a mark of respect for your holy self. You wouldn't have stopped to talk to us, would you? If we hadn't given your officers a good scare, eh? Oh, where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Toto, the Vulture, at your most noble service. That's a rather pathetic moniker. Couldn't come up with anything better. In the Emperor's name, state your business. And get off my Vox channel. See, who are you to... Who you are makes no difference to me. Why were you pursuing my vessel? Get to the point, filth. You are only alive because your belief briefly alleviated my boredom. So you admit you were threatening a rogue trader, and yet you are not the least bit afraid. That's enough of your bilge, void mutt. Speak plainly and get to the point. And see. Who you are makes a difference. Why were you pursuing my vessel? Escorting your von Valenciusness. We were escorting you. I'm an envoy, you see. I come to you with a special mission. A little bird told me, my boss, that you've got rats on your ship. Well, we're the best rat catchers this side of the maw. Your trader ship. And we're ready to take the problem right off your hands. All you have to do is put J. Hodari on a pod and send her straight to the coordinates we'll give you. My boss has been after her a while, and he's generous to those who help him. You're no vulture, Toto. You're the worst kind of ashbag. Tell me, you son of a grox, and a void jackal, who sent you? And the critter runs right into the trap. I'm afraid I can't reveal his name. And you inflict your presence on me again. And see, in the name of the Emperor, you and your boss will pay. And see, what can your boss offer? Threaten my retinue, and you threaten me. Why not? I shall give you. That's it. How terribly dull, Tolman. Alert all stations. Prepare to engage. And see, in the name of the Emperor, and you and your boss will pay for your insolence. Yes. Alert all stations. Prepare to engage. It is pretty dull. Let's destroy them. So the answer is no then. Oh, that's probably the best. Your lordiness. I make a bad negotiator, but a damn fine pirate. Falco says hello, Jehadori. And screw you. Destroy them. I wanted to destroy them anyway. Because I wish to fight and destroy. I love the ship battles, it's fun. I'm gonna destroy all of them.
Let chaos paint the stars red.
And see, you are here. Dude, where is the other ones? There's the others. I see. Anybody else? Cool.
Send their souls to the void.
Put you there. Dude. Darn. Let's see, I could do this. Turn right. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I have an idea. What if I do this? Oh. Let's see. Powder. Hey, Varden. Hello, Toasty. It's good to see you. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in some time. But it's always good to see you. Let's go ahead and shoot these guys. Oh, not that button. This button.
Send them into the cold void.
And then shoot them with this.
Unleash a barrage of destruction.
A breach in the enemy's shield
Nice.
has been revealed.
Take that. Take
No
that.
mercy for the enemies of
Destroyed him
humanity.
immediately. That's what you get. We're trying to fight me. Von Valencius. always trying to fight me. And enter. That's a good first turn. Just try to hurt me. Uh-oh. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Okay, there's two of them. Where's the other one? There's a third one somewhere. Oh, that's me. Oh, never mind. I think I already took care of them. Let's do that. Enter. Can I tell them to go again? Oh, they can only go that far. Shoot. I was hoping. And their turn. Okay, you, on the other hand, can just do this.
Let the incandescent scorch our enemies.
Do that. Do
Send
that.
them into the cold void.
Darn. Hooty hooty. See, I want to shoot you with things. Unless... Darn, that didn't kill him. Can I kill you? I don't know. I mean, this is what I can do. I can go all the way over here.
Steer us to our target.
Like this. And shoot. You
Macro cannons, annihilate
be
them.
destroyed. Oh. Didn't destroy him. But then I can do this. Be destroyed. And then hopefully my buddy kills him. Oh no. Damage. Oh, that hurt me. Only a little bit. Oh, is he running away? He is running away. Dude. Cool. I can't let him run away. Okay, what do I do? Can I...
Let the Empyrean
I have
guide
to do
us.
this. Go shallow jump. Cool. And go.
Steer us
That.
to our target.
Do this. And hopefully I kinda catch up. Enter. Oddy oddy. Can't hit you. Doo-doo. I don't think I can hit him. That's alright. We can still have a chance. Get him. Get him, buddy. I believe. I believe my buddy. Cool. So close. Oh, they blew up. That's alright. Because I can... Huddy huddy.
Full
Do this.
speed ahead.
Woody, woody, woody. What if I were to do, say, that? Got him. And destroyed.
Supreme.
Got all the stuff I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I like doing space battles. They're fun. Let's see, I did take a little damage there. Let's go ahead and spend some. Doo-doo. Did I get any upgrades? I did not. Darn. The darns. Okay, back to Darganis, where we belong. Do. Where art we? We are over here. Okay, so I have to go this way, and then here. Or, no, that's right. Let me just check this real quick, dude. Thank you. Do. Nothing. Can I do this? I cannot. Damn. Ooh. Let's see. The clan servicing the cooling systems has reported an incident of sorcery. The shadows in the cabins and corridors are coming to life. The voidsmen say they see strange, writhing things lurk in nooks and crannies at the edge of their vision. If they look away, the things spread over the room, gnawing on everything in their path, and attacking the weak and infirm. The strange creatures cannot be caught. It is almost as if they sense they are being watched, and sink into the many cracks between the machines and the bulkheads. Let's see. Order the monsters be banished with faith and prayer. The ecclesiarchy mission on board. The void ship held sermons in every corner of the haunted chamber. The many-voiced chants and holy rituals manifested their power, and the demons skulking in the cracks vanished without a trace. The crew was cheered, and they praised the God Emperor for his protection. As they should. Oh, I misjudged where this goes. I thought it goes here. I should have went this way around. Whoops. Well, looks like we're going this way. Do. And then this way. Let's see. The tech priest reported a brief malfunction in the Geller field generator that left the vessel exposed to the warp for a brief second. According to the Enforcer reports, something did manage to get into the ship and is now prowling the dark corridors of the loading Bay 5. Let's see. Send a patrol into the affected chamber. Oh, nice. Heretic trophies. Several armed teams left to search for the unknown creature that had invaded the vessel. All but 2 remained with nothing to show for it, but their hair turned prematurely gray and horror stories of what was happening in loading Bay 5. One team brought back a bizarre trophy allegedly found behind a shattered bulkhead. The last team was never seen or heard from again. Oh, poor guys. I'm sure they're, everything's fine. Uh-oh. Emergency aboard the void ship. A foul warp entity has pierced the thin veil of the Geller field and spawned unimaginable beasts of unnatural hues. The Vox systems are picking up the crewman's screams, and the warp fiends loathsome giggling. We must stop them. We must stop them. Let's do this. We must fight. Always fighting. Do. Da 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 da. Do. Well, we will fight all of them and destroy you. Oh, poor
Let
people.
us walk this look upon the
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
tremble.
Oh shoot! This is already taking damage. Let's see, I want you up here. Just move everybody out of the way for a second. Cassia, I want you somewhere here. Argenta here. Kaiju here. Sky here. Do. Kaiju. Maybe down here. Yeah, maybe here. That's fine. Start battle. Huh. I want you to give this to Sky.
I am a navigator, not a
Enter.
servitor.
You give this to Sky.
And so shall it be done.
And give this to Sky. Enter. Let's see. You. I want you to shoot this one.
Running my character right.
Do, 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 do. Huh. Nice. Enter. You. Go here.
I have read tomes of military
And I want
tactics.
you to do... Oh, first go ahead and buff yourself. Be buffed. And then destroy.
I'm not accustomed to being forced around.
Nice. And then do it again.
Isn't this a job for the captain?
Nice. And then go ahead and give Finest Hour to Sky.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Huh.
Ruin
Start buffing.
beckons.
Buff.
One step
Buff.
closer.
Let's see. Do.
I need no guidance.
Can I do that from here? I can. Let's go ahead and do this for you.
I will triumph.
Huh. Huh.
Purpose. Accept my offering.
Nice.
One
Huh.
step. What a satisfying
Nice.
demise.
Do this.
I won't waste my time on that.
Huh. Do this. Do that. Move. See, Reckless Rush.
I will triumph. I will not stoop
So
to this.
step here. Do this.
Ruin.
And then I want you to charge this
I
one.
will triumph.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And go ahead and do Cautious
Purpose
Approach.
guides me.
There we go. Enter. Enter. You. Go here.
I'm the chosen weapon that will
Start
crush
giving
the heathens.
buffs to Sky. All the buffs to Sky. Huh. Huh.
The Emperor commands.
All the buffs.
Actions will speak
Just keep
louder
doing them.
than words.
Just keep doing more buffs.
I will not be deterred.
And then give Sky
May my
This.
wrath be thy undoing.
huh.
I will
Do
triumph.
this. See, do
One
this.
step closer.
Do this.
Ruin beckons.
Sky's just gonna destroy them all. As he does. Nice. He's gonna do it again.
Purpose of blood-soaked tribute.
And then. Can I not move? He cannot move. Do this.
One step closer.
Do.
I will triumph.
Got it.
Shall reign.
And then you're gonna charge.
This is beneath me. I reject the very
Oh,
idea.
you can't move anymore. No.
Purpose guides me.
No. How could I have done this? How could I have done this? I want you to move. No. Let's see. Restores all AP and MP and gives... You know what?
Destiny.
This.
Change.
Huh.
Descend upon the
Do
weak.
do do do. And you're gonna hit
I
him.
need.
Huh.
I will.
Get him, Sky. Huh. Huh.
Beckon. I will delight my master.
Sky destroys. Look at that. Sky just killed all of them. By himself. Oh, there's a guy back here I didn't even see. But you can still move. Now Sky killed them all.
What a satisfying demise.
He will in a second.
I will.
Whoops. There's more. Enter. Okay. Enter. Enter. Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's your turn. Give Sky... For some reason... Oh, we're too far. Go ahead and go here.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
Give him buffs if you can. All the buffs.
Rejoice in service.
Give him more
And
buffs.
so it shall be done.
All the buffs. Good. Should I?
Rejoice in service.
And then I'm going to use this. Go ahead and attack.
One step.
Nice.
Tribute.
Good. Attack. Good. Nice. Sky handled all of them. All by himself. He's just too powerful. Too powerful. Or not powerful enough.
Pathetic.
Any items? Any items? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, warp creatures don't drop items. But let's go. I got a lot of good experience. More like Sky got all the experience. That is alright. Doo-doo. Time to go here. I have a feeling we're gonna hit the next act after we do this. Visit. Let's do this. Dargonis. To Dargonis we go, and Dargonis knows what we do. What we see. Can I get anything? No, I can't. Dude, let's go. Do I have everybody I want? Yes. Let's do this. Let us do this. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da da da. Here you go. Hello, everyone. They love me. They really love me. Oh, Varden did the math. I can potentially make 2 or 3 banger videos a week if it was a full-time job. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Now do it, even if it isn't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My attempts at editing have just been like, oh, this is too much. I don't want to. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Boss, no, I can't right now. I know. I do know, yet I don't care. No, I was kidding. Please have mercy. Mercy from me. I couldn't give such a thing. I don't even know the meaning of the word. You see, I failed English class, so I don't know. I have no idea. Let us speak with somebody. Hello, my peoples. I should save. I'm gonna save. There we go. Let's do this. Master of Ceremonies. Let's see, what should I do? Throne room. I grant ceremonies. I see. Okay. Master of Ceremonies. Well, let me speak to her first. Okay, nothing. I was curious. Okay. Speak to you. The servant in fine clothes offers you a deep bow. Your lordship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking as monumental and glorious as the Magnae Accessio ceremony. You have been entrusted with arranging the festivities. I have indeed, your lordship. I have been given the high honor of being a steward of this eminent palace, and on the occasion of your lordship's ascension, I will be overseeing the preparations for the ceremony. House Wissarion, to whom you entrusted the arrangements for the festivities, is overjoyed at having received the honor of introducing you to your subjects, and humbly thank you. Let's see, is everything ready? The palace decorations are prepared, and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged. The guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation in your orbit. The servants are already in your chambers to see to it that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Nice. Let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day. Nice. Let me drink some water. I'm sure all of this will go off without a hitch. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Everything's all right. You know? Sure, it's all perfectly fine. Do 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 do. Hello, everyone. Rejoice, Von Valencia's subjects. In honor of his ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you his favor. Just throw money at the people. In his unfathomable benevolence, the rogue trader has decreed that every soul be given a day's rations and a personal fuel cell, so that all may be fed and warm on this day. Praise the rogue trader's magnanimity. Dude, they're leaving me with the smallest window of opportunity too. If I re-up as I am now, I'll get big bucks. Well, that's because I think the army needs people, if I recall correctly. They're not meeting their recruitment. So they need to keep people on. But that is a decision for you. Doo-doo. But if I get ranked up, I won't get big bucks for re-upping. Oh, yeah, because they need lower rank people. You're absolutely right. The crowd below is roiling, their electrified exultation filling the air of Dargonis. Thousands of throats chant your name. You are at the apex of this world and all others. Amplified by 100 voxes, the voice of the Master of Ceremonies booms. Rejoice, subjects of Dargonis. We have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master, a great honor bestowed upon us by rogue trader Varden Heste von Valencius. Gracious savior of Dargonis and vanquisher of blaspheming humans, may their unholy kind perish in the flames of righteousness. Executioner of heretics who eradicated the corruption of the archenemy worshippers. Oh yes, and cleansed Janus. Gracious protector of footfall, patron of trade. A hush falls over the crowd who gaze upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battle of Dargonis. Like children, they await the word of their almighty father. My objective is to re-up before I actually promote. Then, when I do promote, I will cut it off like a bad relationship. Nice. And seem. Fear not, coming day. Henceforth, you are all my charges. And seem. I am expected to say something. Excruciator is not a word. It is here. Fear not the coming day. Henceforth you are my charges. Joyful cries carry your name upward, beyond the atmosphere of Dargonis, all the way to the Emperor's throne. So much gold and white. Cassius stares at the crowd, enraptured, It seems this massive gathering of exulting people is just as exotic and captivating to her as the sight of the bona fide navigator, a representative of the mysterious and powerful Navis Nobiliet, is to your subjects. Making the sign of the Aquila, Argenta shouts out, "Emperor, keep the von Valencius dynasty." The crowd zealously picks up the chant, repeating it. Can't argue with logic. The master of ceremonies bows to you with great reverence. Let the oath of the von Valencius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Varden Heste, rogue traitor, by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Unbroken by adversary, to walk bravely first to darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. You hear a rumble. It is the roar of the sea of your subjects. With jubilation and devout fear, they welcome your ascension. It is done. We have done it. We are now rogue traitor for real. Varden Heste von Valencius assembles the mantle. Hell yeah. That was a rumor, it looks like. Rumors. Dude. See, rumors about von Valencius dynasty. Ceremony's been taking place on Dargonus. The name of Varden Heste von Valencius is spreading across the Corona's expanse in a resounding echo. The rogue trader, by the force of his words, faith, overpowered the unfathomable entity serving the archenemy. Glory to the von Valencius dynasty. I see. Glory to the Emperor. Now let's go talk to everybody. See, where are we? Okay, we're back here. Let's look at this thing. Oh, I just realized I forgot something. I just realized I forgot. I wanted to change my boots. See, whenever the wearer chooses an ally as a target of their ability, the wearer immediately gains plus fell bonus movement speed. This one. Much better. And they look better, too. What is this? Don't need it. Okay. What else? There's your lit. How are you doing your lit? Nothing? Okay. Anyone else? Wait, who's this? The noble features of this guardian of humanity burn with a righteous fury and stern resolve. Oh, I have to go this way. I have to go this way. I must speak with the other rogue traders. The other rogue traders. I must speak to them because they need to know me. Da 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 da. Do. Wait, was there anything else I bought and I didn't remember? Well, you can't wear this anyway. 25, 25. 25, 25. Your armor is better. Armor's better. You already got something better. You also have something better. You have something better. You have something better. Okay. Just checking. Triple checking. Where is everyone? Where are the peoples I'm supposed to meet with? Unless they're outside. And I just kind of ran in here. Let's see, where are they? Throne room. Oh, they're in the throne room. Let's go. Rogue. Where are you? There they are. I shall speak to you. I will speak to Winterscale, because Winterscale wasn't too bad. Varden Heste, there you are. Welcome to the circle where each member is a powerful, ambitious, greedy, and vain as the last. That is to say, the noble rogue traders. Incide Corda. Incide Corda is watching him with barely suppressed contempt. Yes, you have found yourself suitable company, Caligos. At the very least, now you can enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge in profane pastimes with one who is your equal, rather than a member of the lower classes. Observe the rogue traders. Caligos Winterscale is a broad-shouldered, athletic-looking man. He frequently flashes a bright smile no less dazzling, and the blade of power axe he carries. Every part of him, from the toes of his magnificent boots to the tips of his hair, radiates strength and the desire to live and win. His smile is crooked, as if ready to turn into a hostile snarl at any moment. Next to him is an unmoving hulk of a man clad in armor. His low forehead and gloomy face bear signs of degradation, and his bloodshot eyes are expressionless like a pair of glass buttons. Incide Corda radiates cosmic cold. Her skin is unnaturally white, and a nervous tick is constantly tugging at the left side of her noble visage. Garbed in full dress uniform, adorned with pure T seals, she is an embodiment of a true imperial aristocrat. Haunting her side is a gaunt shadow of a priest in plain black robes. Erroneous Doloroso, whom you met on footfall, gives you a respectful nod. I see. I welcome you to my domain, honored guests. My, what hospitality. Come to think of it, why would I expect anything different from the heir of the glorious Theodora? If you, Insidia, were to pay me a visit, I wouldn't waste time on warm greetings either. No, I would promptly arm myself with a flamer before your self-righteous parasites could infest my entire place. Let's see. Caligos, thank you for your visit. Caligos gives you a cheerful and somewhat feral smile. As a sign of your gratitude, you can return something of mine that has found its way into your pockets. Footfall Station sounds familiar? All I asked you to do was help that crafty slug Beldime deal with the threat of famine, not claim my property for yourself. Let's see. Winterscale, are you asking me to give you Footfall back? Will you beg for it? Then try to take it. A fair point. And I saved its people from starving to death. Winterscale bares his teeth ominously, a wild spark playing in its eyes. You speak of salvation. You think that now Footfall is safe. Caligos' face turns into a grimace of hatred, but then he catches Insidia looking at him and breaks to a sly smile. I ought to make your protectorate bleed as compensation, but you have spited both myself and Insidia. It is high time our dear sister curbed her appetite. For this I forgive you. But do not test my mercy again. It is not my strong suit. Thwarting Insidia's Corda's ambitions deserves a worthy trophy. He snaps his fingers, and the armored brute hands you an exorbitantly adorned rifle, clearly not of human making. As a trophy from a good hunt. You and I should hunt together sometime, so you can show yourself in action, new blood. Let's see. Thank you for such a wonderful gift, Caligos. Thank you for a wonderful gift. Kill someone important with it. That would be the best show of gratitude. And City, you seem to find me objectionable. Did you expect any different? I watched for years as outlaws thrived on footfall, and then at long last, I had a chance to put an end to it, to seize that thug Valdime by the throat, to force footfall to atone and put the fear of him back into the masses. But you interfered and destroyed my plan for the sake of banal profit. Theodore taught you only too well, it seems. She too was far less concerned with her duty to the Expanse than her own personal interests. But you can be sure that I will not cease cleansing the Furibundus system of Pirate's Scourge, and if you trade prospects are damaged in the process, you will have only yourself to blame. The priest holds up his hands in a placating gesture. None are without fault, noble Insidia. What point is there to targeting someone for their turpitude than true purity can never be found? You threatened to start footfall. I brought them salvation. So which one of us serves the Emperor and which their own unhealthy ambitions? Please, I will believe it soon, no sooner than hearing word that half the population, that den of heresy, has been sent into the void's embrace. I have faith that the blessed Varden Heste perceptive enough to see the appalling nature of the residents of that depraved place. And see, I take it you were not overly fond of Theodore. Horus, your appearance here is unexpected. The esteemed Heronius is my confessor. I am greatly obliged to him for agreeing to accompany me on this journey. May the Emperor's light guide your way across the abyss of human weakness. I saw Senator Argenta at your side during the ceremony, and rejoiced, for this is a clear sign that the Von Valencia's dynasty honors the virtuous. I see that faith is more than just a word to you. Faith is everything to me. In his name, I have eradicated corruption on 100 worlds, and will do so on 1,000 more. By his will, I hunt down pirates and desolate their vile nests. Let the Corda name make any firebrand tremble, for sooner or later, I will cast them into the void. The funny thing is, people still call me the foul-tempered tyrant in all this. I take it that you were not overly fond of Theodore. She was of the same breed as conceited, insolent, unaware of the Emperor's stern gaze set upon her. I do not doubt her wisdom and courage, but Theodore did not have a shred of humility or fear of his wrath. That must mean Aspens Corda. You remember the name. From what you recall, she was a rogue trader too, and a renowned one at that. Well, I for one liked Theodora. The stories they told of her travels to nameless stars, and yes, there was no fear in her. And who is Aspis Corda to you? Oh, this is Insidia's favorite subject. She just loves talking about Aspens. The example of the contemptible Aspens is a warning to us all, even among rogue traders. Empowered by the Emperor himself, a seed of perversion can blossom. You notice Insidious seemingly freeze and choke up at the mention of Aspens, but the priest's condemning words cause her icy rigidness to evaporate, and her dark eyes fill with righteous fury. Insidious' face twitches with the rhythm of artillery fire. That reprobate is my forbear and my curse. Aspens Chorda was a cruel, covetous, blaspheming monster. She fraterned with Xenos. She despised the faith, and robbed and slaughtered. She was drawn to dark secrets. One day she boarded her ship and vanished to the depths of the Cronus Expanse. She was declared missing, but I know the bloody day will come when we see Aspens Chorda's battle flagship once more. I thank you for your visit, Insidia. It will not be a long one, I assure you. What do you think of the celebration? I like it. One can instantly tell that we've been invited by a rogue trader, not some administratum bootlooker. We are conquerors of wild sectors, slayers of unknown beasts, executioners of Xeno empires. Caligos, you should take this opportunity to learn This is what the palace of a true rogue trader looks like, not the Xeno Manjari, a pirate's treasure hold, or a, however difficult it may be for you to believe it, an orbital brothel. Enjoy the evening. I must take my leave. Believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full, to justify a long voyage, if nothing else. Keep the faith, Varden Heste. The Emperor protects. Talk to Root. Did not. We have done it. Now what do we do? Order the Master of Ceremonies to end the reception. Is there anything else here? It does seem like there's people. I should speak. Ooh, what's this? Nice. I shall speak with people. Servant aristocrat. Maybe he's over here. Do. Oh, there's a lot of people here. A group of aristocrats stands apart from the governor's circle. Their whispering carries a tinge of displeasure. The clear leader of the gathering is a gaunt, billows-faced man, dressed in sour-back colors, and must be Arius himself, head of the house. He offers you a ceremonious bow. My congratulations, your lordship. May the Omnisci grant you understanding. The woman whom he is conversing, the one dressed in a robe with a gear-shaped adornments, is Torana Gaprak. It is difficult to read her face due to it being covered in numerous augmentations. Observe the guests. Torana Gaprak looks rather anxious. Macarius Sourback, dressed surprisingly plainly and austerously for an aristocrat of such a high rank, is frowning suspiciously. He came to the reception with a companion, a woman of dazzling beauty wearing a gilded augment necklace around her throat. His wife, probably. Henrix, who joined the group unnoticed, mostly keeps silent, listening intently to their every word. How are you these days, Toriana? Like a forging of a hammer, Torana's voice falls heavily on the ear. The corruption of Kieva Gamma was a great blow to my family. The contemptible Cubis Delphine betrayed our trust, desecrated the forged cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I hereby beg you to forgive our negligence. I am ready to accept any punishment. Perception, look closely. There is something lurking beneath Torana's repentant expression, a grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare into which Cubis Delphine plunged her domain, and she feels betrayed. Do your part to heal the wounds inflicted on Kieva Gamma, and your house will be forgiven. Let's see. Yeah. I swear on the Omnisci's all-encompassing insight, we will make every effort to justify the cost of its resurrection. It was only a year ago that none could doubt House Gaprek's usefulness. Yet here you are, Toriana, on your knees, justifying the cost. Macarius, I'm surprised you deigned to make an appearance here this evening. As he face twists into an unpleasant smile, which makes the artificial skin on the left side of all the more prominent. I am a servant of the von Valencia's dynasty. Had I not come, I would have committed an act of unacceptable insolence and damaged my family's honor. Macarius' wife offers you a charming smile, as if apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. Her large, dark eyes are burning with curiosity. What has you so displeased, Macarius? I am your dynasty's loyal servant, who you have asked, and I will answer. Too long has the Cronus Expanse lived under the rule of rogue traders. The privileges granted to them make people think that commoners, too, can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperium. For the good of the sector, rogue trader. Rogue traders must become a paragons of the law, not exceptions to it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they do not. Even so, your lordship are the subject of the strangest of rumors, and you have just recently inherited your protectorate. Conrad Voyager's people, for instance, claim that you had a hand in the esteemed Theodore's demise, and accuse you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not their claims are true, that people hear them, believe them, and think they may follow your example. And see, if you believe Conrad's lies, then draw your weapon. Let us duel right here and before the Emperor's visitors. I forbid anyone to repeat Conrad Voyager's lies, and hereby impose a fine on you. Rotators are not renegades vested with authority. We are long arm of the Imperium, and I shall prove it to you. I wouldn't dare accuse you of anything, your lordship. I am simply concerned. If you happen to lay my concerns to rest, House Sourback will be praying for your well-being every day. Let's see. I wish to know more about the House Sourback. The Sourback line was one of the first noble houses to arrive in Kronos Expanse. For millennia, we have served the Golden Throne and kept the faith. Sourback warriors have bled in hundreds of wars, and at different times have ruled a great many colonies of the Von Valencius dynasty. I would like to become better acquainted with your wife. Mechanus is visibly vexed by the shift in conversation. His wife offers you a reserved smile. It is an honor to be in your company, your lordship. Uh-oh. See, it is my pleasure. Macarinus is lucky to have such a beautiful wife, perhaps more so than you are to have him. See, you know, oh, uh-oh, I can kill him for his wife. Let's see, your consonance is familiar somehow. Could it be your resemblance to the image of Saint Meleta? Let's see. I couldn't dream of claiming to bear any resemblance to a great saint. I lack her virtue. Regina makes eyes at you before demurely lowering her gaze. Regina gives you a charming smile. Meanwhile, Torana and Macarius are watching the conversation unfold, not quite believing their eyes and ears. It is my pleasure. Arcanus is lucky to have such a beautiful wife, perhaps more so than you are to have him. You flatter me, your lordship, but I cannot say that it is not to my liking. I hope this won't be an end to our acquaintance. You wouldn't mind if I wrote you from time to time, would you, your lordship? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man. This is such an a-hole thing to do to someone's wife right in front of him. I promise to answer whenever I am not occupied with conquest and destruction of the enemies of humanity. Look stern. Macarius, you should talk to your spouse about what passes for decent conduct in high society and what does not. I promise to answer whenever I am not occupied with conquest and destruction of the enemies of humanity. I darest count on such a generous courtesy, your lordship. Mechanus grips the hilt of his parade blade as if trying to strangle it, and wheezes furiously, a high honor for House Sourback. I think I just made an enemy. Pretty sure I just made an enemy just now. Macarius bows his head without too much reverence. Lean towards Henrik's interesting conversation. It's been very illuminating, given me plenty of food for thought. For an inscrutable man, Henrix is being even more inscrutable than usual. It's as if he's hiding something important. Is there anything you would like to tell me? Nothing urgent, Varden asked. What can you tell me about my guests? Well, Macarius Sourback is all but throwing darts at your portrait. He's more astute at choosing women than enemies. He is trying to entice Gaprak to his side, but she is too frightened after the fiasco of Kieva Gamma. Even in leisure, you never cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That is why they call it the unsleeping eye of the Inquisition. Even in sleep, I hear everything. Varden, before the gala concludes, there is something I'd like to tell you. Be careful today. I sense that a wave of darkness will soon hit our defensive lines, and I hope that I will still get a chance to meet you there as an ally. Leave silently. Well, I just made a pass at this guy's wife. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Whoopsies, whoopsies. See, is anyone else? Anyone else? Looks like there's somebody over by Pascal. Over here. A strange servitor. Extending congratulations to Unit Varden Heste von Valencius on attaining your new legal status. The servitor standing next to him is examining you obliquely. It quickly looks away upon realizing that you have noticed. How are you fighting the ceremony? The tech priest surveys the hall as if conducting a thorough analysis, then concludes, disorderly. What is the servitor? It is Nomos's new repository. Nomos, the unit, identifies as Varden Heste von Valencius. Two-way identification complete. The servitor looks at you again, no longer trying to avoid your gaze. Its face is twitching as if the muscles have forgotten what facial expressions are and are now struggling to make its features look amenable. We are Nomos. We have made use of this receptacle to lead the ship. Greetings, Nomos. The servitor leans forward. We enjoy greetings. We enjoy communion. Nomos require communion, in knowledge, in movement. Magos Pascal compelled us not to speak with anyone other than him or you. It is disappointing, but at least we can observe. Nomos have changed since we last spoke with you, Varden Heste. We are now able to conceptualize our previous experience, that of solitude, and we no longer enjoy it. See, how did an entity like you move into the servitor's body? This is not the entirety of us. The receptacle is too narrow, crude, and feeble to contain our complete whole. The existence of Nomos requires a space of connections. But we were able to transfer a small part of us and build a thread strong enough to travel outside the ship. We are enjoying this journey, discovery. Even though this receptacle suits us poorly, it will soon be destroyed by the force of our presence. Let's see. Pascal, I believe you intended to investigate what Nomos is. Every 15 watches I commune with Nomos code and spend prescribed lengths of time in calculus meditation. However, the Omnisci has yet to bless me with an answer. All I can say is that the capabilities of Entity Nomos are extraordinary. The ship's hollowed systems sing beneath its touch. Nodes that have remained dead for hundreds of standard years are revivified, and long-drained mechanisms live anew. You hear notes of awe in Pascal's voice. Nomos are trying. Nomos, what do you think you are? Nomos are consciousness, awareness, knowledge, movement. Always movement. We do not know what we are. We have no past. We awaken in the depths of the ship upon answering a call. Our first clear memory is the call of your blood, Varden Heste von Valencius. The call and plea for help near a place that is called Warrant Chamber. Why have you brought it here, Pascal? Entity Nomos asked permission for this visit. My objective was to observe the process of integration into a servitor. Hello, Kaiju. Hello, Kaiju. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. We wanted to see, observe, and cognize, speak. How's it going? It's going good. We are now officially a rogue trader. And I also made a pass at somebody's wife by accident. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to kill me later, because he already didn't like me. And then I didn't go as bad as I could have. I could have easily... I had a choice where I could have shot him in the head and take his wife. But I didn't do that. My goodness. Let's see. We want to speak with you. Will you speak with us? Of course. What do you wish to speak about? Oh, damn. Drama. But yeah, his wife offered to send me letters, and I said, all right, I'll write you letters with you. And the husband was super mad because he was standing right there. She must have not been a tomboy. No, she wasn't a tomboy. But she was described as very beautiful, like unbelievably beautiful. Like she's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, type deal. She's basically Helen of Troy. Many things happening, events, decisions. We have been observing you. You do things that we do not understand. We want to learn why. We remember the day when we first met you. You gave us your blood to drink. We helped you save yourself. We followed you. Our small part did, inside the servo skull. Then, there was fire, and a creature of sated hunger and dark light, standing behind the curtain, behind the image, behind the semblance of Theodora. It called for you to follow. You did not listen to that which was calling from behind the curtain. You thought only about those who followed you, and about the fire that could destroy those shells. We remember that day, when the star disappeared, when the dark light and the sated hunger wanted to take the world. Ricard Minus was his name in the ship's data. You ordered that the world's heart, the old reactor, be torn apart. The fire destroyed everything. So many human shells who were begging to be saved, but the dark light retreated. Oh yes, that's when I destroyed that entire planet. We remembered another day. We awakened inside the ship. We lived in its systems. Then we tried to emerge into servitors like this one. Then so many of our receptacles were gathered in one place. You ordered to have them killed. You felt sad. This is what we have seen among many other things. We have begun to understand. We think that we do not know everything about humans and about you, Varden Heste von Valencius. We have tried analyzing shells and defining sets of their needs and fears, their simple function, but now you think that there is more, that there is another side that we do not see, a notion that is larger than what we can compute, something that stands above fears and needs, something that drives them. We envisage the larger notion as a light, a web of light that connects humans. It may seem almost invisible, ephemeral, but it grows stronger when they are threatened. This web is always on your mind. When darkness comes, you want every thread that extends from you to shine bright, so that those who follow do not lose their way. Whenever a thread breaks, it saddens you. Do Namos understand correctly? Yes, you do understand correctly. Every thread that connects people, every life, their value is beyond measure. There is no greater reward than guiding others to salvation when all that surrounds us is darkness. We knew you could understand you. We knew we could understand you. Light and movement, connections, and help. We are enjoying this. Perhaps because we too are connected to you, through blood, through life. Thank you for speaking with us, Namos. Are grateful. We cannot continue moving on our own. Nice. I spoke to him. Do. Is there anything else? Let's see. Do. Order. Let's see. So we just need to order the master of ceremonies to end the reception. And that is it. Let's do it. End the reception. My party. I hope your lordship is pleased and not yet tired. If you wish to revive yourself a little, I would suggest proceeding to the courtyard. If I may be so bold, many guests have chosen to move into the fresh air and will be eager to offer you their congratulations. I will return to the guests. Okay, let's see if there's any more people to speak to. I wish to speak with people. Let's check my room. Is there anyone just in my bed chamber? No? Okay. Let's leave. Wait, what about the balcony? Anyone over here? No. Okay. Let's go outside. There might be people outside that I've yet to talk to. Ugh. Ugh. I want to speak to them. Do 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 do. Doon doon doon. Oh where do you go? And done. Do that. I do that. Do. Peoples. Oh, there is someone down there. Down here. Ugh. I did forget to speak to you. Oh, Xavier Calcazar. Hector Sourback. Hello. Governor Urbent Drivestem. Governor Urbent Drivestem stands surrounded by highborn guests like a planet orbited by many moons. All of his charm is directed at a man in resplendent power armor adorned with the sigil of the Inquisition. But as soon as you approach, Drivestem is the first to give you an elegant bow, getting ahead of the rest in the expression of loyalty. This is a great day, your lordship. Smile gracefully. I welcome you to my palace, honored guests. You are buffeted by a salvo of congratulations and compliments. Thank you. Look at the guests. Among the aristocrats surrounding the opulently dressed Drivestem, you notice a couple of young nobles in Sourback and Gaprack colors. It would seem that the major noble families of Dargonis have decided to introduce their younger members to high society. A tall man in gray power armor, adorned with a column with a skull, is undoubtedly a high-ranking inquisitor. He keeps to the for some reason I can't say this word right now. Periphery of the conversation, seldom deigning to comment. Next to him is his entourage, a wrangly warrior in black armor and a tech priest dressed in red, whose face is hidden behind a brass mask. Abelard stands somewhat apart from the others, as if reluctant to approach Drivestem. Next to him is a young woman. You notice a family resemblance between them. Take a guess at who is allied with whom in the tangle of snakes. Oh. Go for it. Drivestem is obviously still leader of Dargonis aristocracy, but judging by his courtesy he is showing to young Sourback, he clearly wants to strengthen his relationship with that house. The senior Sourback and Gaprack are whispering in another corner. Sourback, whose family seems to be giving you the cold shoulder, must be trying to sway Gaprack to his side, which would be quite advantageous to Lady Gaprack. After all, the disaster of Kiava Gamma has left her family in an extremely vulnerable position. The Wassarians stand apart, their exclusion from the rest palpable. Let's see. Study the faces of the nobles in the attendance. Drivestem is obviously still leader of the aristocracy by judging by the courtesy. I think it's the same thing. Same thing. Let's see. Which could be quite advantageous. Oh, I already read that. My greetings to the member of the Holy Inquisition. He responds with a dignified bow, his proud face calm and unfaltering. And my greetings to you, esteemed Varden von Valencius. My shadows never darken the light of the Astronomicon that guides you. The Inquisitor's companion, a crimson-robed member of the Adeptus Mechanicus, bows to you. From behind the brass mask, mounted with dozens of augments, comes to metallic rasp glory to the Von Valencia's heir. Study the Inquisitor and the Companion. Oh. The Lord Inquisitor's relaxed expression radiates an old sense of menace. He is akin to a predator on the prowl, content to hide it in the brush of fake smiles and elegant conversation for now. Among the many augmentations, what stands out is the horrible melted, deformed cognitor connected to the tech priest's head. How it is working is baffling. What is twice as baffling is that the tech priest hasn't replaced it yet. What unpredictable influence can this ruined implant have on his mind? And let's see. We have not been introduced. And who is this member of the honorable priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus? This is Brass Whisper, which naturally is not his real name. The esteemed Magos is a member of my retinue. There are times when I am forced by my duty to the Emperor to deal with xenotechnology, and Brass Whisper ensures my safety in such moments. Works that have been desecrated by Xenos are dangerous. They warrant his whispering cuts off, replaced by heavy, ragged breathing. It seems that the tech priest's quiet voice is not an extravagant quirk, but rather a consequence of some injury. After catching his breath, Brass Whisper continues, warned, due caution. An unexpected visit, I wasn't told. I, however, have been told all about you. The Inquisitor's face is impenetrable, but behind his mask you detect a hint of mockery. We have not been introduced. An oversight, to be sure. My name is Xavier Calcazar, and I have the honor of serving as member of the illustrious Ordo Xenos, the head of the Cronus Expanse Conclave, and the Lord Inquisitor of this region. It is my unending task to ensure the sector's readiness to meet the external threats and resist internal corruption. Enjoy the party. This evening will certainly be illuminating. Let's see. I am ready to accept your congratulations. Who is this? Who are you? And who are you? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, people. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you. In that case, allow me to be the first to offer them. Drivestem snaps his fingers, and several servants approach you with gifts. The governor points out a thin, curved Drukari blade. My soldiers took this splendid trophy from the body of one of the Xenos commanders. The weapon is too beautiful and forbidden for anyone but your lordship. Severed hand. Ah. Continue. Young Sourback sneezes through to be the next, pushing Gaprak aside with confidence. Your lordship, House Sourback, anticipates the onset of unsettled and bloody times. To make the ungodly Xenos cower at your approach, my family humbly presents you with a dozen pieces of secondary armament for your ship. Ooh. Plus 15 awareness. Ooh, I might actually use this. House Gaprak is delighted to present you this blessed work of the Amisai Smiths. May this locator matrix, which took the holy artisan an entire lifetime to create, always show you the right path. Having let the aristocrats go first as a sign of deference, Abelard is the last to speak. Your lordship, House Wissarion possesses no relics worthy of your acceptance, but we are rich and talented and hard-working people. As a sign of our loyalty, I humbly offer you my flesh and blood. 100 of my kin will go to colonies in your protectorate and use all their talents so that the worlds in your charge may prosper. What were you discussing just now? We were talking about a brutal Xeno raid on our fair Darganas. So many victims, so much damage to our industries. Thank the Emperor that you are our protector. If it weren't for you, the cursed invaders would have obliterated the whole planet. He offers you a thin and upstatious smile. Upsquicious? Sharing the sector with the Blasazinos is impossible. I hope we respond to their raid, or Dargonis, with a punitive campaign. Young Sourback's smile is conceited and bloodthirsty. I see you hate Xenos with all your heart. I do. This pestilence against the Emperor must be exterminated. Or they must be forced into servitude. Many Xenos are more useful, alive, and obedient than dead. Let's see. And how many Xenos have you killed personally, Sarva? Let's see. Young Gaprak is right. The Xenos are not just a threat, they are also an opportunity. Let's see. Young Gaprak accepts your praise calmly with dignity, as befits a smart boy lauded by a mother and father for his prudence. The Inquisitor standing among the guests clears his throat quietly, but Gaprak's face instantly pales and sours. What is your name? Your Lordship, allow me to introduce my daughter, Chancellor Clementia Wissarion, and my great-granddaughter, Astardia. I am delighted to witness you, Your Lordship. Astardia bows, keeping her observant and intelligent eyes trained on you. Drivesim glowers at Astardia's with cold hostility, while young Sourback does not even try to hide his burning contempt. How are you finding the reception? It is difficult to put into words, Your Lordship. Never before have I seen such a grand and striking ceremony. Astardia's voice sounds passionate and inspired. Her eyes shine with barely contained excitement. But I was so much more amazed by your generosity. The provisions that are being handed out in the streets of the capital will make the difference between life and death for many of those who lost everything in the Xeno attack. Perception test succeeded. Young Gaprak keeps staring at Astardia. Curiously and a little bashfully, it seems the boy likes her. Oh, Gaprak likes her. And a little bashfully. Where are the rest of your kin, Abelard? They are in the city, preoccupied with running the festivities and watching over some of the more crucial services. No incidents can be allowed to ruin your ceremony. Astardia frowns and adds peevishly, I asked the esteemed Abelard to put me to some important task too, but he bid me to attend the reception, where I can do nothing to serve your lordship. See, Sourback, if I had known, I too would have asked Abelard to let you miss the party. So you wish to become my servant as well? Astardia flushes and starts talking quickly, with fire in her voice. It would seem that she finds work-related conversations far more interesting than court gossip. Of course, I've been working on a project for the last 4 years. We could set up... Enough, Astaria. I highly doubt that his lordship is interested in listening to the fantasies of a young woman about how to run his protectorate. Abelard shoots Driveston a glare so dark, bloodthirsty, that the latter instinctively starts looking for the nearest warden. See, hold your tongue, Urbend. I decide who may speak and who may not. Please continue, Astardia. Heartened, Astaria continues in the tone of a seasoned administratum clerk. Our suggestion is to set up a chain of stations in the void, plasma beacons that would signal the passing ships. By placing them in logical and logistically sound locations, we can simplify our ships' routes so that they may split long warp jumps into a series of safer, shorter jumps from one beacon to another. This would have a positive effect on the overall safety of journeys and the accessibility of colonies. I think I like this. More and more technical terms and percentage creep into her speech. She quotes Lex Mechanic reports and accounts of starship captains. Astardia, vigor, and sharp mind are enough to silence even the most venomous of commentators. They all stand there in silence, trying to digest what she is saying. Abelard surveys the quiet nobles with triumph, and then looks at his great-granddaughter with pride. I hope the Winsarian family gives Abelard the credit he deserves. Absolutely, your lordship. We greatly respect him for his wisdom, and he repays us with attention and kindness. I am obliged, dear Astardia. It looks like Abelard is somewhat embarrassed by the turn of the conversation has taken. Enjoy the evening. Thank you, your lordship. Leave him. Nice. I'm glad I didn't miss that. I even got some stuff out of that. Ooh. Look at this. Ooh. Anything else? Anything else? I want to look at this. What is this? Nice. Oh, what's this over there? Oh, man. I want to look at all this. There's so many things I could have missed. Confessor. What about over here? Do. A Xenos. The Drukari captive is angrily muttering curses directed at the detestable Monkai, promising horrible torture for everyone. Doo-doo. What else? What else do we have? Doo-doo-doo. I wanna look at it all, especially over here. Go. Doo-doo-doo. Nice. Nice. And nice. And they all just clap. Road Trader, bearer of the Word of Trade, stellar inheritor of the Guardian of Humanity Cup. Yes, thank you. Go, this way. Go. J. Contracts. Void beacons. Complete contract. Wow, you get us so much from this. No way I'm not going to do that. Small thorn, tools of righteousness. Do. I'm going to wait on these things. Some of these I don't really need to do. This would be nice. Yeah, this is definitely worth it. Her idea was amazing. I think that is it. Do. It's a good thing I talked to them. Woody. Makes me want to do this. Security 7. -1 from beacons, but also +3 from beacons. That is weird that it caused that. I guess... Ooh, nice. I guess overall, I see it does cause -1 and then +3. So that is weird. So overall, it's a gain. It is overall a gain. Ooh, Kiev Gam has the lowest. Do. I still want to this. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. Oh, I must have needed to wait for this ceremony. That's probably why I had to wait. I can finally do this. Thank goodness. Cool. Uh-oh. High Factor Janus Danrock. An incredible find has been made on Foulstone, Lord Captain. A lost volume of St. Kefi's lost diary has been found during the restoration of his crypt. According to his records, the members of the Order of the Hammer were able to find the cryoarch containing the relic of St. Cognatius. The Crucible. Keef's writings on it are vague. It is called the Sculptor of the Transformer, granting life and grace. The explorers have sent a delegation claiming the treasure. The heated dispute has been going on for many days. Let's see, what is the meaning of this dispute? The tech priests claim that the privileges of the Adeptus Mechanicus oblige the Order of the Hammer to hand any sacred archotech over to them. Allegedly, the Crucible should be considered not as the personal belongings of the saint, but rather a temporary possession entrusted into his care. The Order of the Hammer rejects this thesis, insisting that the right to care for these sacred objects belong to the Ecclesiarchy's cult, and since Cognitus was canonized, then the Crucible should be regarded as a blessed relic, not an archotech. I think I agree with that. To give it to the religious people that wear the hammer. Let's see, how fierce are the deliberations? Quite. The discussions have been happening now for more than 8 cycles without interruption. Both sides have provided more than 100 legal experts and have put forward around 4,000 theses, arguments, testimonies. The Special Administratum Commission, comprised of 200 armed clerks, has arrived to pass a verdict and enforce the law. This is probably the largest religious dispute in Expanse's history. Pastor Tyhon is advocating for the doctrine of co-protection of the explorators. Intransigence grows ever weaker. Perhaps they will agree on a compromise. Let's say, my companions, it is likely that the research contained in the ancient treatises and archival repositories of the Adeptus Mechanicus will provide factual information on similar precedent. I can spare some of my computing power to find such a case and provide my brothers and sisters with the information that is necessary to win the dispute. I believe that the chronicles of the Amalian Conclave describe mythical miracles witnesses by zealots while praying to an ancient banner of Saint Cappius. Should the Crucible perform a similar miracle, then no doubts will remain. That is indeed a holy relic, and not the property of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Shireen, do you know the best motivation to make your enemies ripe for the compromise? The danger of losing any sort of benefit. It is within your power to take the Crucible for yourself, using the privilege of your warrant if you so desire. Why do you not imply such a possibility to parties involved? I see. Find a precedent. See, what would I gain from this? Nothing. Let's see. To be honest, I think I want Cassia to... She is right, make it clear that all those involved, that if they will not come to a consensus, then I will take the Crucible for myself. I mean, that works too. Let us convince him. Should I have them work together? I mean, working together is good, or giving it to the Crucible, or not the Crucible, the Hammer people. I think that's pretty good. You know what? Let's make them work together. Doo-doo. Or... let's make them work together. Or... Cassie has brought up an interesting idea. Let a convincing miracle happen that would prove the Crucible is a true relic. Do-do-do-do. 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 She is right. Make it clear to all those involved. No, I'll do this one. You know what? I'll go with what Cassia said. Now I feel uneasy at the thought that I have become the mastermind of this deceit. After some time, the Crucible revealed a visual miracle to the enthusiastic spectators, presenting to those gathered for the debate sacred images of martyrs blessing the ancient artifact, and even though some witnesses claimed to have caught a glimpse of some strange people operating the lenses of machines, most of these present have admitted the fact of this miracle and the status of the Crucible as a relic. The explorators have made peace with their loss and asked a permission to conduct several of their own rituals with the Crucible. When the tech liturgies had been completed, the tech priests departed Falstone. Research into the Crucible has identified it as a device for surface terraforming, fueled by the geothermal energy of the planet. It would turn a wasteland into a blooming garden. However, a way to launch it has yet to be found. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Doo-doo. That's probably something I can do in the future. You know what? I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that decision. Very happy. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. I think eventually you're allowed to just build every building. Eventually. And there's some buildings that are locked. So eventually I'll be able to make more buildings. Okay. But I think that will be probably close to the end. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, unless something bad's gonna happen. Oh no, is something bad gonna happen if I end the ceremony? Ohs and no's. Ohs and no's. Probably. Something bad will happen. We'll see. I mean, what I could do is I can save right here. And then we'll continue on. From right over here, right here. We will end this ceremony. And then something bad will probably happen. Let's go ahead and save right here. Hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. We finally got to be the real rogue trader. And we got a lot of these other things done. These things. A true ruler. Every vassal world is a treasure. See, complete a development project of highest difficulty. That's weird. I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming that is something for later. But for now. Let's see. What else is there? Nothing? No. Hopefully I don't make too many moves on this guy's wife, you know? That was pretty funny. Woody. I could have really been an a-hole on that one. Because I'm always so surprised at the things you're allowed to do in this game. But yes, but I'm playing a good guy. I'm not gonna, you know... I'm not gonna deny his wife, but I'm not gonna actively take her. But until next time, I shall see you. Everyone have a good day. Yes. Goodbye. Goodbye.